I'm Kami Bratton, children's book author and mom of 3.
And I'm Marci, children's book curator and mom of 4.
And this is Moms Love Kids Books. Okay, today we are jewel-toned. We were maybe more jewel than this is, but vibrant.
We did not came this way.
We just came this way to match our vibrant wall, and both have orange books to share.
Ta-da!
About both of these are kind of about adventure, maybe.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Why don't you start?
Okay, so this was, you can tell, like, this is like a flimsy kind of paper book, and I don't know how well you can tell, but it is well loved.
I actually love paper books. I know that there are people who like hardcovers only, and I just recently, I've been putting together children's books, learning kind of the difference on the production side of like how they're different or whatever. But I like the feel of paper books. I feel like I can grab them and they feel disposable, but honestly in a good way. Like I feel like my kids don't have to be so precious with them.
I feel the opposite, where I just love a good hardcover. And I will like paper books more when I don't have a 2-year-old that tears.
That's really true.
It's really what it comes down to. It's just like,
I had a terror, and my 3-year-old isn't a terror, so it works okay.
Hopefully,
we lost a lot of paper books though in the way. Okay,
we're gonna get there someday. Okay, so this is like a scholastic book. It's The Koala Who Could by Jim Field, and it was one we found at a kids book fair, one of the school book fairs. That it was not very expensive, so I think it was probably one of these like, well, let's just grab this because it's cute and we'll add it on to like what you guys want. And we just love it. We read it every night for probably 2 months. So
I like his face. He looks a little bit nervous.
Well, he's a nervous koala. He's reluctant to try something new and to do anything that requires change. And that
I have one of those.
When I got this book, I had a child who was like, see, this is, it's okay. So I'll read the first page because I feel like it just gives you, it like really sets up the story for you. It says, in a wonderful place where the day was just dawning and the breezes flew soft on a warm golden morning, in a place where the creatures ran wild and played free, a koala called Kevin clung to a tree.
Oh man.
So it rhymes, it's very upbeat, it's very vibrant, but throughout the book, this koala, Kevin, just doesn't. He sleeps, he eats, and he holds on to his tree.
He is doing his thing.
And his friends say, come on, come do this, let's play. And he's like, no, I'm just gonna
I got my eucalyptus here.
Until something happens that he has to kind of embrace the change, and then it changes his perspective. So this is a great one. I think it resonates well with if you've got little ones that feel a little nervous or anxious about new things or change or something out of the routine.
And I love the colors, just all of these.
Yeah.
It's like, this is like the color of my bathroom, actually.
And it's big, like they're just bold.
That's true. I think that like the size of it too is something that's like, there's something about
that page.
Well, but like the fact that you can have a close-up like this, that it feels big is fun.
Yep. This is
just couldn't let go.
This is a book you'll enjoy. It's enjoyable.
It's great. So I have for my, I had this book, Red Rover, Curiosity on Mars by Richard Ho, illustrated by Catherine Roy. And this book is one that I had gotten for my nervous child. Not because he's nervous, but because he, and I don't know if sometimes this goes hand in hand. He's somebody who likes to watch. He's really interested in observing things that are going on. He'll say, you go do this, I'll watch you, or I'll help you.
Yeah, a little more passively involved.
Yes, exactly. Which is okay. But this I love because it's a very simple story, and it's about the real Curiosity, which is the name of the rover, one of the rovers on Mars. But I'm obsessed with it because the illustrations are just like so rich. You think of a planet that is lifeless and dead, and it feels a little bit like WALL-E, which this child also really loves.
Yeah, there's like this right here. Is a real WALL-E.
Yeah, vibe. And he's not quite as like cutesy personified, but it really sets him up as this little explorer who's there like kind of looking around and not really sure what's going on.
Oh my goodness.
But I just like love this. You might get stuck in the sand and you see this little rover and this big huge storm, and it's just kind of doing its thing.
There aren't very many colors on this page, and there is so much to look at, so much to see, and so much
texture.
Going on. Yeah.
And here's another good close-up, kind of like your koala.
Yeah.
Everything is, here, pull that one out, red. There's only one pull-out page, and my son loves, this is like his favorite.
This definitely gets ripped in my house.
Yeah. We have to be very careful with this particular page. Yeah, but again, it just is so beautiful to look at. I thought someday if we can keep it, or maybe I'll get a new intact one if this one gets torn up. This is one that I would take a page out and frame it, because it's one that he's loved so much. And I've seen that people do that where it's like you put up a print from books that your kids love or that you love. And this is one that he just will like look at the pages, and we finish the, 6 or 7 word sentence. And it's like, not even that there's so much happening, but I don't know, it just is like beautiful to look at. Even like the back cover is like, somehow I want to go to Mars. I don't know. This feels like a beautiful landscape that is full and rich, and does make me feel a little bit more, I don't know, curious and brave and all that. So this is my recommendation for the week. Red Rover, Curiosity on Mars by Richard Ho, illustrated by Catherine Roy.
Okay, and The Koala Who Could by, oh, you know what? I said Jim Field in the beginning. That's the illustrator. It's by Rachel Bright. The Koala Who Could by Rachel Bright.
Thank you. Check it out.
See you next week.